Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to an episode of Career Mode. And last time we left off with our preparation for the Everton game. As again, we have the Merseyside derby. This is going to be an important game, and as we are all aware, 3 points is most definitely needed. And as you guys saw right at the beginning there, I am just shy of that green zone, that luscious green zone, where I pretty much need to get in there because I do not want to get sacked at the end of the season. It might happen, but we can always hope that it doesn't because... yeah, that would just not be good at all. But anyways, Aubameyang there makes a really nice run, but unfortunately nothing came of it. And that's pretty much the story of my life with this team. The amount of really good chances I have with this team and just nothing comes of it is unreal. But Asaidi just literally gives that guy the middle finger and tells him to go and do one as he just steamrolls past them. Unfortunately, again, a good opportunity, but no end product, no goal, which is a real shame. But I had to make a few substitutions, and that substitution was pretty much to make sure Aubameyang played as a left striker because, as you guys are all aware, playing a player on the side where he can cut inside on his strong foot is always important. But Borini there with a really nice goal. It actually wasn't me that did it, but if you guys want to go back and look, he actually does a bit of a Ronaldo chop around the player, which leaves him in so much space, and that was such a cool goal because of the fact that, you know, it was kind of like EA did that for me. It's kind of like them going, you know what, we've served you so much sausage recently, we're going to hand you a present. Santa has come to you, Christmas has come early, and I've decided to make sure Borini does something good in this game. And that's exactly what they did. And then Borini goes and picks up the second goal as well, and it was time to make some substitutions. You know, a few players were low on the old energy, and I needed to make sure that, you know, that I was sorted for the rest of the season because I refuse to have any more injuries. But who knows what will happen in FIFA. Injuries can happen anytime. eBay there with a really good effort, a good shot, but unfortunately not a goal. And eBay, you know, I've said it before, and he's really been kind of the topic of quite a few of my commentaries recently, is that he is proving to be really good. And that is a new skill move in FIFA, ladies and gentlemen. That guy did the trick where you launch it in the air, it kind of rolls around your shoulders in a bit, kind of goes through your head, and then he actually had a decent shot at the end of it, and it didn't go in. It would have made for the most epic goal ever. Go back and watch that because you might be wondering what the hell I'm talking about, but yeah, that was, I found that quite funny when I watched him do it. Anyways, we're sitting in 6th place, still got 2 games on hand on Manchester United, and we're only 2 points behind him, so I feel as though 5th place, I've got my eyes on you. Fulham in 4th place though, so Fulham are kind of like my rivals at the moment. Who would have thought that, you know, at the beginning of the season, I would have never thought I'd be fighting Fulham for 4th place at all. I believe I have a game coming up against them soon, but first I had to battle through Spurs, and this was going to be a great test of how I was going to shape up against them in the Europa League final. So I had this game here. Unfortunately, Gerrard gets injured. I couldn't... that's so annoying. Gerrard is such a key player in this team, especially when he rotates between Coutinho as well. They both really do a great job of making sure that they both have good fitness, and unfortunately that means Gerrard is out, and that's really going to hinder my chances, I suppose. But there, Aubameyang's like, peace out, nerd. I'm out of here. And he cuts inside, and you know, that was actually pretty poor from him, but it was on his left foot, so not expecting too much, but still, you know, he was pretty much right in front of the goal. How did he miss that? I'm not entirely sure. But some more substitutions, and it came up to halftime. It was 0-0. And things were getting pretty heated. You know, I was like, will I ever be able to beat Spurs? They are doing so well in the league at the moment, and they are just performing so well. And I had them in the Europa League final, so this was really a big test. You know, if I could beat them here, you know, I'd feel very confident going into the game in you know, in the Champions League. I wish I was in the Champions League. In the Europa League final, Aubameyang gets the opening goal. Really happy with that. That's exactly what we needed in this game. And oh baby, Aubameyang just bullying the defender there. Just get off him. He takes a strike there. I know that looked a little bit dirty, but it's an important goal. And Coutinho there, who came on for the injured Gerrard, picks up a goal. I was really happy with that. I needed to bring Borini off because Sturridge is still injured, and I needed to make sure they both have good fitness. I brought on eBay there because I'm really happy with his performances recently. And yeah, you know, 2-0 up, and we were getting towards the end of the game. I was feeling pretty confident with it, and in general, just really happy with the way the squad had played this game. And if we play anything like we played today, we should have a really good chance in this Europa League final. But unfortunately, guys, you guys won't be able to see the Europa League final till next episode. And yeah, let me know, what do you think is going to happen in the Europa League final? I actually haven't even played it yet, so I'm not entirely sure. And there, Adebayor in the 88th minute manages to get a goal back, and I was actually bricking it after that because they started to apply some serious pressure. They put a bunch of people forward, but we ended up winning 2-1. Really chuffed with that. Glad we picked up the 3 points, and against Spurs as well, who are doing so well in the league. That was huge. And unfortunately, Steven Gerrard out with a sprained ankle for 4 weeks. What a bitch slap, EA. Why do you do this to me? You know, 2 really important players, Sturridge and Gerrard, are now out on injury. We had our game against Fulham. Like I said, guys, this is the team. This is the rival team. This is going to be a really important game for me. If I beat them in this game, I believe we would be tied on the same amount of points, and I think I would probably be ahead of them in goal difference, because I think I have an extra 1 goal difference on them or something like that. So this game was really important for me. This could possibly be the one that decides whether I get fourth place or not. And unfortunately, you know, it came off the crossbar at one point. I was like, yes, at last, luck is in my favor. But what do you know? It falls straight into the path of their attacker and just completely dicks me. And that was a really early goal on, and they came really close again to getting another goal, and I was bricking it throughout this game. You know, they were just all over me. I don't know what it is. Why are Fulham playing like Dons at the moment? What is up with that? I know Ruiz there is solid. You know, he's really good. I believe they also have Berbatov. I don't think Berbatov was actually playing during this game, in fact, but they were just managing to cross the ball in, and I really couldn't handle their headers. You know, they were really solid in the air, and I struggled so much with just dealing with them. They were a really tough team to play against, and we managed to get some space there. And I mean, the opportunities like that should really result in goals, and that's the reason why I wasn't able to pick up, you know, any sort of result when I played them. You know, we went into halftime 1-0 down, but just nothing was going my way. They were playing so well. A beautiful 1-2 passing, and of course, the rebound goes straight into Rodiega's legs there, and he ends up getting a goal from it. So, you know, it's just things like that. It was a really unlucky game on my part, but at the same time, we needed to finish those opportunities. Again, off the post. I mean, you know, when that sort of happens, you kind of just have to accept you're just not going to win the game. You know, everything is just going against you. Sometimes you just got to accept those sort of things. But moving on, we had some substitutions to be made, important ones at that as well. We had to make sure that the team wasn't going to get injured. We already had Gerrard and Sturridge injured. That was plenty for me. Please, no more, EA, I beg you. But it ended up going 2-0, and that meant Fulham kind of pulled away in 4th place. I think I have like 2 or 3 more games left, Premier League games, and, you know, I just hope Fulham lose both of them. Please lose both of them. Otherwise, I am completely screwed, and I'll end up being in 5th place. 5th place is okay, but I've got to win against West Ham and QPR. It's got to happen, and I really hope I win the Europa League as well. But you guys have to wait until next episode to see all of that juicy goodness. Have a great day, guys. I'll see you in a bit. Bye-bye.